Happy New Year, folks. Now personally, I'm trying to start the new year off eating a bit cleaner, so I thought I'd share one of my favourite recipes for this. Chilli. In my opinion, it's one of the best and most tastiest things to make for meal prep. It's not too hard, it's absolutely packed with flavour, and you can pour it on just about anything. Let's rock. Start off by de-seasoning and chopping your dried chillies. I'm using a blend of ancho and guajiho chillies. They both bring a nice smoky flavour to your chilli. And toast these off on medium heat until they become fragrant. This will only take around 2 to 3 minutes max. Then add them to a blender or a food processor along with 1 beef stock pot and around 500 ml of warm water. If you don't have a blender or a food processor like myself, just add them to a jug that's deep enough, then use a hand blender. Here's the consistency you want. Look at that. But doing this with the dried chillies takes this from a normal chilli to an unbelievable chilli. Really worth the effort. If you're from the UK or Ireland and it is a bit tough to find stuff like this, Tesco is usually really good for stuff like this, but if not, just get it on Amazon. I think it cost me £9. They're gonna last me ages. They store well and you can use them in a lot of different stuff. Next, we're gonna prep the veg. So dice 1 large white onion as fine as you can, and same goes with some bell pepper. Now I use 1 red and 1 green medium sized pepper for some extra colour and veg. And as always, when you're doing some prepping, try have something handy for storage and something for the food waste. Make the cleaning process so much easier for yourself. Now that we have the chilli paste and the veg prepped, we'll start to cook the mince. Time to cook the mince now, and because I'm making these for meal preps, I just want it a bit more leaner. I'm going for the 5% fat steak mince version, British. Fortunately, I don't live in Ireland anymore. Irish meat is better, but this is still good quality. Now, if you don't care about how lean it is, or how fatty it is, or anything like that, go for an 80-20 beef blend. More fat in your beef, more flavour, and it's still really good for you. If you want to get a bit leaner, this one. 750 grams worth, it's enough for 7 portions of my meal preps. Add some oil to a pot that's big enough to contain everything. Turn it to medium-high heat. Add your mince and a few cracks of salt. And the reason we're cooking the mince first is we want to get some nice textures on the mince and also build up a nice bit of flavour and fond on the bottom of that pot, so that's just a nice base of flavours to start off with. In the past, I would just add everything at once, cook all together, which is less time consuming, but the mince is too soft, you don't get the right textures. It's just better doing it this way in my opinion. While that's browning off, we can go ahead and quickly make the seasoning. So to a bowl, add 1 tablespoon of paprika, cumin, coriander powder and some chilli powder. Half a tablespoon of oregano, onion powder, some black pepper, and if you like an extra bit of kick in your chilli, some cayenne pepper. Also you could add some cinnamon, but you can leave these spices out. The main ones are the other ones and the dried chillies. Leave out the salt for now. We're going to add that towards the end after we taste the chilli. When that mince is fully browned off, take it out, add some more oil, look at all that flavour at the bottom of the pot, that's what we want. As you can see, there's some nice crispy bits of beef there as well. So keep it on the same heat and toss in your diced onions and bell pepper and sweat those off. Add in 4 to 6 crushed cloves of garlic, give it all a good mix, then we're going to add in all the seasoning. When all that garlic and seasoning is fully mixed in and everything is changing colour, add in 2 tablespoons of tomato puree, 1 can of crushed tomatoes along with some water, then toss back in the mince. Mix everything around well, keep it on medium to high heat, then add all that chilli paste along with some water. Then bring that up to a boil, then a simmer, and we're going to add the beans. Now you don't have to add some beans if you don't like beans, that's fine, your chilli will still be delicious. I went ahead and added a tin of kidney beans and a tin of black beans. You go ahead and use whatever beans you'd like. Then it's time to add a few squares of chocolate. Chocolate and chillies are really good friends. They bring out each other's richness, and adding some chocolate to your chilli brings a nice depth of flavours. If you're new to the channel and enjoying the content, folks, want to drop a like and subscribe, it's much appreciated. Get up. Bring your chilli to a simmer for around 45 minutes, then it's ready to eat. If you have no time to leave it longer or overnight, you can have it now, but leaving it longer and overnight makes it 10 times nicer, trust me. And after around a half an hour, it will begin to thicken and you will see a nice change of colour in your chilli. When you're ready to serve, just make sure before you do, you give it one last taste to see if you're happy with the flavours and the salt and pepper levels. For example, I went ahead and added a bit more cumin, some garlic and salt and pepper. Yep. There we go. Went and topped mine with some sour cream and cheese. The thing I love about this, you can just have it with anything. Freezes so well, and you even want to make it more healthy, you could not use oil, you could just use some of the spray oil. You could add plenty more veg to pack it out. If you don't add beans, just loads of different ways. If you really couldn't get the chilies, maybe get some chipotle paste. Now I'm having this the next day and it's way better. Don't get me wrong, it was delicious last night, but just leave it the next day, it just makes it go up that next few levels. This is a meal prep you'd look forward to and you'd actually crave even when you're not on a diet, if that makes sense. So yeah, give it a bash. Who doesn't love chili? If you're looking for more nice recipes, just click that video in the corner right there. And yeah, I suppose that's that, isn't it? Tops. Don't forget to stay nasty, folks. Happy New Year. Yep.